What is up YouTube, Scarido here, and welcome to another reaction video. So today we are doing seriously scary videos to watch in the dark, which as you can quite clearly see, I am. And this is done by Slapped Ham. Interesting YouTube name, so we're going to get straight into it. Now there is a possibility that I have seen some of these clips before, so be warned.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos that can't quite be explained. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more eerie content just like this.
Interesting intro too.
A door that slowly creaks open to reveal something terrible on the other side is a typical trope in many horror films. Therefore,
Indeed it is.
when YouTuber Todd Peterson captured this eerie video, it's easy to understand why several viewers' minds quickly turned to the paranormal for an explanation. In the video, we see the cameraman latch the door lock before moving back, giving us a full, unedited view of the area.
Alright, so that's going to be interesting then.
Unsure if the door is going to open, he waits patiently for something to happen.
I wonder if it's going to do it this time.
Suddenly, something truly mysterious happens. Watch.
Ooh, okay. Now that's different because you actually see the latch physically
As you
move.
can see, about 30 seconds later, the latch suddenly comes undone and the door opens all by itself.
What the f***?
Yeah, and you could tell that that latch was on tight and proper.
Several viewers immediately suggested that the door seemed to be unlocked by a ghost.
What the f***?
Well, I mean,
While the
it's
door's
unlocked,
mysterious
but
ability to seemingly unlock itself certainly is strange, do you think it's really the work of some sort of supernatural force? Or is there another way to explain the bizarre movement?
I know
Let me
this
know your theories
this
in the
one
comment
compared to
section
other ones
below.
is a bit difficult to do because that one was definitely locked in tight, so it wasn't anything like wind just
Ghosts
moving
are
it.
believed to haunt many different kinds of places, and while graveyards
The Cutthroat Brewing Company, yep, I've heard of this one before.
Real estate, this video may prove that hauntings can happen just about anywhere. When YouTubers Twin Paranormal are given the chance to explore a notoriously haunted brewery in Silver Mountain City, California, their cameras managed to capture some very creepy events. The Cutthroat Brewing Company is housed at an old hotel that was converted into a makeshift hospital back in the 1800s.
Okay, that's
As
cool.
the town only had a few hundred residents at the time, it had no local hospital, so they used the building to house the sick during the winter.
Well, that does make sense.
Even creepier, the basement began to be used as a morgue for those who passed
Ooh,
away.
okay. Now I can see where
Nowadays,
the paranormal would
premises
have come
is
from.
supposedly rife with paranormal activity. Employees often claim to see apparitions, hear strange sounds, and witness objects being moved around with no apparent explanation. As the team concentrate their investigation within a particular part of the brewery, a camera in a different area picks up something exceptionally eerie. Take a look.
Ooh, that is a shadow figure, alright. Well, that's definitely a ghostly figure, I should say.
We can see what looks to be a translucent figure appear at the door.
One of our night vision cameras pointing towards the back door had picked up what looks like a man coming in through the back gate into the building.
As the entity moves around, it seems to become more formed, with some suggesting that it resembles a man with black hair and a dark beard.
Well, I can definitely see the beard, but I can't see the
It
hair.
then moves about for several seconds before disappearing from view.
Right after.
From what, I mean, I think I may have seen this clip before, and I think in a
Unaware of
different
what their
video,
cameras captured, the
it said that it
investigators
was
continued
actually
to
the
record
owner of the
strange
building,
noises on
I
tape,
think.
potentially proving that the brewery is haunted by more than one spirit.
If you're here, make a noise. Whoa! Did you guys hear the footsteps right behind River? Did you hear those?
Several viewers of the footage were understandably shocked by what they saw. And
mean,
on face value alone,
it's certainly
it
interesting.
appears as though these investigators may have actually caught a ghost on camera.
Well, they've certainly
If it
caught
does turn out to
something,
be
that's for
true,
sure.
One can't help but wonder who the spirit is. Could he have been a patient that died inside the makeshift hospital all those years ago? While this particular entity is believed to be the main paranormal presence occupying the brewery, it's still up for debate whether or not his intentions are friendly, or something a little more sinister.
Did we just catch the male spirit that's been seen lurking around in this building by some of the workers?
I mean, you pretty much could have, right there.
Many people love to make playful videos of their pets. However, most probably expect to capture little more than a fun and whimsical memory. In this video uploaded to YouTube by Nature the Bee, it seems that they got much more than they bargained for while filming their pet cat. Take a look.
The end of the first trailer. I hope you've enjoyed.
The
Okay.
description notes that the video was captured in the uploader's parents' bedroom. The room is dark, and we can immediately see the cat interacting with the camera.
Right, okay.
But then it turns dark.
Everything seems normal for the first 20 seconds or so. Then, just as the cat begins to move away, we catch a glimpse of something strange peering through the darkness.
That's the end of the first trailer.
Okay, well,
Hope you've enjoyed.
I can debunk that
There,
one
peeking
straight
from
away
behind a
because
wall is
there
what
was
looks
literally
like
like
a
a paw
terrifying
type
ghost
thing,
face.
and that looks more like a reflection because you can literally see
Its skin
the
is pale and it has
hair
dark,
around it.
bulbous eyes, and a
That's
mouth
not-
seemingly shaped by anguish.
That's not a face, that is literally the toy's foot in a reflection. You can
The fact that the
see
face
that.
suddenly appears out of nowhere is creepy enough. However, its ghastly expression
Well, you can see
may
the
actually be
there's
the most
reflection
hair-raising part of the
right
video.
there.
So what do you make of this bizarre
I mean,
footage?
obviously in the video
Has
over
this
here it's a lot
YouTuber
clearer,
really captured the face
but
of a ghost watching them play with their pet cat.
I
If
don't
so,
think that's
this
a
video is the perfect
ghostly face. I
example
think
of
it's a reflection of
potentially
a
charming
toy,
memory
that toy's
which could be
foot.
turned into
That's what it
evidence
is. It's just a
of the
reflection of that.
nightmare.
I hope you've enjoyed.
Considering the kid doesn't even react, I think that's not a ghostly face.
Museums house many objects from the past, so it seems possible that they could play home to the paranormal. Brighton Museum in Brighton, England is believed to be haunted by at least one ghost. Does this footage do enough to prove these claims? Take a look and judge for yourself.
Okay, so this one I've got to look over here because it's quite pixelated on my screen, so I've got to look over
In
here.
the clip uploaded to YouTube by the Royal Pavilion and Museums Trust, we see the entrance to the museum at night time. Suddenly there's a flash of light before a cup on one of the shelves falls to the ground.
Okay.
Even if you watch the footage in slow motion, it does little to solve the mystery.
I mean, the flash could have easily been an internal alarm, but the thing falling off, that's a bit hard to really
While unexplained events like
see.
this are often quick to be treated with paranormal reasoning, in this case it certainly seems justified. Another theory is that a small battery-containing device might have somehow exploded, causing the sudden flash of light and sending the mug tumbling to the floor.
I mean, that makes a lot more
As
sense.
nothing particularly sinister occurs in the video, could it simply be a case of a playful poltergeist having a little bit of fun?
There's
Let me
always
know
that
what you
too.
think in the comments section below. Grocery stores are a popular place to see CCTV cameras, often installed to keep an eye on the shoppers as they go about their business, ensuring that they don't place a candy bar or two in their coat pocket along the way.
This one's going to be close to the heart, isn't
Paranormal
it?
activity, however, is probably something the shop's owners don't expect to see when reviewing the footage. When
You know,
watching
working
this
in a
video
shop and all that.
uploaded to YouTube by Miss Bethany Heroldstadt, it seems hard to deny that something paranormal has indeed been captured on this store's security camera in Malaysia. In the clip, we can see the register as well as the front door leading to the darkness outside. All seems normal for a while, until we get a glimpse of something rather eerie. Take a look.
Okay. So, ooh, okay. That's a person just shooting
The
left
ghostly
and right.
woman can be seen on the other side of the frame. She then suddenly appears on the left, and then in the middle.
Okay.
She jumps about as though the camera is skipping frames, yet
Yeah.
her bodily movements are clearly recorded at normal speed.
Well, you can still skip frames, you know. As someone who's done security work before, frames can skip and you still can move at normal speed.
She's wearing a long yellow or green dress with a pale coloured shirt covering her upper body. The most striking thing about her appearance is that where her head and arms should be, there appears to be nothing, just a clear view of the darkness behind her.
Well, you can certainly see something, but I mean, there is something there. I mean, having to look at the smaller screen.
Motionless in the center of the frame for some time before eventually shuffling from view.
Right, okay,
The event is clearly so bizarre that even one of the employees heads outside to see what happened.
I mean, that looked like a skip frame.
While at first the ghostly figure appears to have no head or face, if you zoom in you can actually see that she does.
Okay.
However, it's a pale grey colour and her facial features are indiscernible.
Well, that's just the quality of the CCTV camera, unfortunately.
In fact, her description seems eerily similar to that of the typical white lady ghost that is said to haunt various places around the world.
Although white lady ghosts are normally all in white,
to have suffered great tragedies
not partial
during their
white,
lives and returned to the places where they were experienced. And while what we've seen in the clip so far is indeed creepy, it's what happens at the end that'll give you chills. Take a look.
I'm sorry,
As we can
that's
see, the
camera
figure is once again
malfunction.
returned. However, this time she completely disappears from view.
Yeah, sorry, that is completely camera malfunction, unfortunately. I've literally seen people disappear off camera.
Of course, there's always the possibility
As a matter of
that a
fact,
woman in the
I have literally done this myself. I have gone onto a CCTV footage, walked into the room, and then I just suddenly disappeared, like, straight away, gone. Even though I was looking at myself, I was there on the screen for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then I just suddenly disappeared.
This video is simply a regular person made to look ghost-like by the unusual lighting or poor camera quality. Still, if this was the case, it doesn't explain the way she seems to disappear and reappear several times throughout the clip.
But it does. That's a problem. It does.
And it also doesn't explain why the employee also seemed suspicious at the time.
Well, if he's never seen it before, I mean, use some common sense.
Could it be possible that the ghostly woman has returned to this specific location for a reason? Unfortunately, without
Maybe she just
further
wanted to go
evidence, her
shopping.
intentions will have to remain a mystery, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that one I could easily debunk
Old
because
hotels are often
it's happened
visited
to me
by
before.
paranormal investigators in search of supernatural evidence. In this clip, TikToker Bell Tower Bat gives us a first-hand account of what it's actually like to permanently live in such a place.
Yeah, this clip I've seen years ago.
So I practice Wicca, and I live in an old hotel, so I thought it would be fun to walk the halls and the tunnels underneath the hotel and see if there's any ghosts.
Using Reality Ripple, an effect that's supposedly able to detect paranormal energy, she begins the video by filming a few items in her room.
This is a human vertebrae. Surprisingly, not much happening here.
While her phone initially detects something, she later mentions that she's surprised that not much seems to be showing up, considering how old her apartment building is.
Surprisingly, not much going on for how spooky and old my building is.
Everything changes, however, when the TikToker enters the basement.
Because there's always the
There, she's
basement.
confronted by something far more terrifying than mere paranormal energy. Take a look.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my god, did you guys just see that?
that's the problem. She cut the
In the
footage.
distance, we can see a dark, shadowy figure peer out from behind a wall. Scared, the TikToker reluctantly moves closer to investigate, but all she discovers is a dead end.
Yeah, that's the problem. If you do footage like that and then
While
skip
there's no
it back
doubt that
to
the sighting
your
was
own
certainly
face
creepy,
view,
several
that
viewers
gives
have
somebody a
suggested
reason
that the
to
dark
actually
figure
go
could
past
have simply
without
been a regular
anyone
person
noticing.
who slinked away once they noticed someone was filming. Either that, or perhaps even a friend who was part of a prank.
Exactly.
Oh my god, did you guys just see that figure? What
I know the last time I saw this video I was a bit
watching the video,
like, maybe, but now,
when
nah,
the
it's...
TikToker checks the end of the
I
corridor.
don't believe this at all,
However, if you're paying
unfortunately.
attention, you can see that the footage actually cuts,
Exactly.
which allows time for someone to sneak past the camera.
Especially of how close the camera is to her head.
Still, others seem certain that the figure seen in this clip has to be some sort of paranormal presence, based
Very tall
on the
figure,
old
I might add.
hotel's history. So as always, I'll throw this one out to you, the viewer. Let me know what you think down below.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like it's a setup, unfortunately. Like, before I was a little bit more believable the last time I saw this clip, but nah.
When paranormal investigators seize Crazy Crossroads, Urban Ghosts Urban Exploration, Holy Walkers and Franco TV team up to investigate the notorious Medina Mansion in Florida,
okay.
you just
Yep.
know they're going to
I've
capture
heard about
something
this
strange
house.
on camera.
Lots of
In this video,
activity in
uploaded to
this
Seize
place.
Crazy Crossroads YouTube channel, it isn't long before something potentially paranormal rears its head, literally. As the investigators approach the house, one of them notices that there's a creepy face peering down at them from the upstairs window.
Hey. Look in the window. Look in the window. There's a head. There's somebody looking at us. Look in that window. Look in that window.
It isn't long until the figure seems to realize
Oh,
it's
yeah,
been spotted
okay.
and quickly disappears back into the darkness.
I mean, it looked like there was something there, and then just gone.
What do we do?
But the thing is, they all saw it,
crew
so...
immediately run upstairs in an effort to confront the
Sorry
mysterious
about that.
figure, but are unable to locate it anywhere.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. You saw it, right? Joe, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it, bro. What the freak?
Okay.
While one's immediate thoughts turn to the paranormal for an explanation, it was even suggested by one viewer that it looks very much like an alien. If you zoom in,
I mean,
you can certainly
yeah.
see the resemblance.
Dude, are you kidding me? Somebody's here. What do we do?
Others thought
mean,
it might
possibly.
have been a squatter. However, if that was the case, why were the investigators unable to find any trace of anyone upstairs?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, I mean, if it was a squatter, they would be a little bit more obvious.
You saw it, right?
Whatever, or whoever the figure was, this is certainly one very scary video, and a paranormal investigation that these YouTubers won't likely soon forget.
Yeah, I mean, that house is known
Look in the
for its
window. There's
paranormal
somebody
activity.
looking at us. Look in that window. Look in that window. Dude,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? Somebody's here.
Before we take a look at some chilling CCTV footage, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on
Tickle
all
the bell, that's the last thing you want to do,
notifications.
mate.
That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop
Smash
our
it.
scary and mysterious videos. Also, remember to put on your best hat, declare to everyone in the room that gosh darn it, you're going to click that like button, then gosh darn it, click that like button.
Okay. Random?
Shadow figures are often described as elusive paranormal beings that appear only fleetingly.
True.
In this video, shared to TikTok by CreepyHub15, the
Oh, I've
strange
seen this
figure
one
that's
before.
been captured on camera certainly fits that description.
But it'd be interesting to see what
Clearly appears
Slatham
to be an
thinks about it,
excerpt
though.
of CCTV footage captured in the hallway of what could be a hospital or office building of some sort. Suddenly, a small dark figure emerges from the doorway and seems to briefly hide behind the cart before quickly disappearing once again. Viewers remain divided over what they think's happening in this video. Some seem sure that it's simply a human child playing around. However, the figure appears to move
I
way
mean,
too
that's-
fast for this to be the case.
I mean, it's definitely not a human
That then leaves
child.
the possibility that this security camera really has captured a shadow person on tape.
But as far as
So
I
what do you think
remember,
this piece of
from
mysterious
this
footage
particular
shows?
clip,
Shadow person,
the,
speedy child, or
um,
something else entirely.
the housekeepers would always
Up to
find their
your
trays
theories
with
in
things
the comment
missing
section below.
on their actual carts. And then this footage actually shows an apparition trying to grab
Now,
it
if you
and
want to
then
see some more
go.
scary videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, we have a massive paranormal playlist there that'll keep you entertained for hours and hours. Leave us a comment down below, smash that thumbs up button, and that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
Okay, bit random. Alright, so that was Seriously Scary Videos to Watch in the Dark by Slaptam, and I will see you in the next one.